My name is Sylvester. I've been working for Nurseline now for 5 years. I joined Nurseline in 2019.
I have been working in care now for 12 years. I was living a very different lifestyle before. In a space of a year, it was just so many events that had happened within my family, and my brother got mental health, which is why I first thought about going into care, and then I ended up being homeless. So the hostel that I was staying in at the time, I was always helping everybody, and then it was a member of staff that said, you know what, you'd be really good if we give you a job. So that was actually my first job in care, was the place that homed me. And one thing just led to another, and I went from that job to another job to another job, and I found myself with Nurseline. So I have been here nearly a decade.
My first shift, I can still remember very well, was with a young person who had a learning disability, and he was also on a wheelchair. When I got to the shift, the first thing I asked for was the care plan, so that I would know how to care for this young person. So from the care plan, it was written there that he likes to go out, he likes to go to the park, but he's on a wheelchair. From what I was told, the young man had not left the facility for about a month. We arranged for the vehicle and we took him to a park, not too far away from the facility. And he was really happy, he was smiling. Then we had a picnic, then we came back to the facility. And when we told the manager what we did, she was happy, because to her, she has not seen this young person smile for a long time. I was happy because I was able to put a smile on his face.
My very first shift with Nurseline was at a care home, which at the time was classed as a training ground for staff. Very easy, very laid back. You could really do anything you wanted to do with the residents. There was no stress. It was just very long days, 14-hour days. And I just felt after the first year of being there, I needed more of a challenge. So now currently I work with a very challenging young man. He is 16 years old, about my height, very, very strong. Every day is a challenge. You never know what to expect. It's very unpredictable. But I feel like this company has developed me as a person.
I have learned to be patient. I have learned to be courageous. My confidence has improved as a result. And it's just about being compassionate and being empathetic towards this young person, and that's what keeps us going.
I'm a lot more patient, I'm a lot more controlled, and definitely a lot more calculated with my approach. And the positive effect is when we go home at night and you feel like you've done a good job, it's a good feeling.
For you to succeed in care, in the care industry, you need to be patient. You need to be beneficent and kind. You need to be compassionate. You need to be courageous. You need that empathy. You need to be empathetic. You need to be able to put yourself in their shoes and to know how they feel.
First and foremost, paramount is teamwork. You need to be able to work as part of a team and realize that your opinion, as well as other people's opinion in your team, matter. And it's important to discuss things as a team openly and honestly and try to come to a collective decision.
If you want to succeed as a support worker, you need to possess that skill of actively listening. So listening actively is one of the key ingredients that you need to have as a support worker. You need to be able to communicate, and you need to be able to validate.
I think it's important to have understanding and empathy, but at the same time to control your emotions. You need to be strong, but not just physically, mentally. You know, there's a lot of things that we go through that is not taken into account mentally. and you have to be resilient.
So you have to be kind to yourself, you know. You have to take care of yourself first. You need to get involved in physical activity like going to the gym. So I go to the gym twice or 3 times a week. You need to connect with family and friends.
And I think just having somebody that I know is there, somebody that I know is relying on me to provide, to guide, to teach, you know, no matter what I go through in my life now, I keep going because I know I have people that rely on me, that need me.